Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. To the air on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Turning it on. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Firing to the right, complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Running inside. It's Fletcher. Here's a little room there. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Longhorns! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for space. It's Tomlinson. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The give to the back. Just dismissing tackles. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
At midfield, he's got room. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
to throw. It's Vick. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for a big play. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. To the air, it's Vick. He's got it. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Got a man. It's Moore. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It'll be a draw.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
And the Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
This one's complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw again. Looking down the middle. Right on the money. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Vick. Oh, they're after him. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw on the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job. By the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. An 84-yard drive there. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. Lots of room to run. He is in. Touchdown, Texas.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Vick. Here's the pressure. And they got it.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
At the 20, he's got space. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Missouri wants to go fast.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used the timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Mizzou will use its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air on first down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
Looking downfield, it's Vick. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to max.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the 3rd quarter.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
A good job by this defense. A great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. The sure hands, it's Burnett. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving out to the right. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Finds a man on the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Defense in press coverage. Off play action on 1st down. Starts to scramble to the left. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Now the play fake. Open on the right side, that's Smith. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued.
And it started with their offense. They put them in a bind, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this 3rd quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking for space. It's Tomlinson. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Talk about being opportunistic as a defense. They pride themselves on taking the football away, and here they are. Three turnovers on 3 consecutive drives, 2 picks, and now a fumble.
The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Looking to the big tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You can tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They're working that left side. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop him.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. The option, he'll keep it. Looking for more room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot. He gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Here's a heat. Another incompletion on third down.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still fourth down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Rushes on him, and the ball is out. Who's going to get it? They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's going to take off. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Zips it out to his man. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Going downfield for the big play. It's a big stride inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide out. Fires into the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. Not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Just keep slinging it. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Into the creative space on third and short with the wide receiver. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure three here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Complete out of the backfield. And he is stopped, run out of bounds, well short of the goal line on 4th and goal, and the defense makes the stand. Looking to pass, it's Vick. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Touchdown, Texas! The defense putting points on the board.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they...
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the two-point try. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pressure coming. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys?
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he tacked on the extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. Back to pass. Open on the left side is Smith. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. You're going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack.